Hi everyone, I promised you I would be coming on to make the vegan peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. I would have been, that's my oven, I would have been on sooner, but I had to do something for my son, so that took a little time. We had some running around to do, so I've decided I'll come on now while I still can. Hi Erlene and Richard and those coming on. I've already got some of the ingredients started. In the bowl here, I have a cup of peanut butter and a half a cup of maple syrup. I'm going to stir these two around. I'm going to stir this together. Make sure it's mixed real good. It doesn't take very much to do this. And in this bowl here, I've got a fourth of a cup plus 2 tablespoons of rice flour and sea salt mixed together. And then I'm going to combine them. Oh, they are delicious. They are. I'll say one thing. They are the best patties I've ever had. They are very, very good. As you can see, it's coming out real good. Then I'm going to take and add that to this. Mix that around, and then I'm going to, after I stir this around, then I'm going to fold in my chocolate chips. Now you can see I've got some here, but these are the carob chips. I bought me some carob chips the other day at Amazon. So those are carob. That's what makes them vegan. I don't use the regular chocolate chips. You want to get this stirred really good. As you can see, it's getting mixed real well. It's supposed to make 15 cookies. If it doesn't make that many for me, I'm not going to worry about it because I don't need to eat that many anyway. Okay, now I'm going to take the carob chips and I'm going to fold them into it. I'll just stir them in. Get these folded in. So that's what makes the... And this is a new recipe too that I've never done before. So, welcome to all those coming on. You can share this with your followers. I think I'll use a small spoon to get these, big spoon. I'll get a tablespoon. So you can see it's coming out pretty well. And these, as I understand, they don't spread when they get on the, see the mixture, how it looks? And now I use the peanut butter that I showed you earlier in the other periscope is the peanut butter that I use, the Skippy Natural. Don't have to stir it. They do have Adams, but I don't care for that too well. Welcome to those just coming on. And what I did with my baking sheet is I put some coconut oil. I oiled it with coconut oil so that they won't stick. I had parchment paper, but I thought I'll just use coconut oil instead. Put a little bit more on this one. We'll see how many cookies I get out of it. If I don't get no 15 cookies, it doesn't matter. Because for me, I don't need that many anyway. No, sorry. Use my spoon would be better than my finger, getting my finger in it. There we go. Yeah, I have. I just decided to do that, yeah. I just did. Yeah, it's hard to get it off because peanut butter is sticky anyway, and it's hard to get it off. It wants to stick to everything. These are going to be real big cookies, but they don't need to be. I'm not really left-handed, but I'm doing a pretty good job of getting this on here. Yeah, it does. This is natural peanut butter is what it is. It's the natural Skippy. Philip the Overcomer uses this. And it's the creamy kind. I don't like the chunky, although some people will use chunky. I don't care for the chunky too well. And my oven's all ready to go. It's already heated up, so I'm just going to stick it in there when I get this done. And then I'll talk to you while they're in the oven, and then we can see the end result. They're not exactly real round, but then, you know, They don't have to be. They're mine anyway, so they don't really have to be. They're as good as I'm going to get them, really. Well, I won't get 15. I don't know if Erlene got 15 out of hers. I'll probably get 12, maybe. That's good enough for me. I will give you the ingredients in just a minute. As soon as I get these on here and get them in the oven, then I'll tell you the ingredients. There are very few ingredients, and it's cookies that everybody can do. They are so simple to do. Even a child can do them. They're that simple to do. There's not that many ingredients at all. So I will tell you the ingredients. Well, I got 12 out of them, so I didn't get 15, but I got 12, so I'll accept that. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to stick these in the oven, and while they're in the oven, okay, 10 minutes they have to be in there, so I'll put them in there for 10 minutes. Okay, there. I can bring this a little closer. Oh, there. Now then, we'll see the end result when they come out. As you can see, they're going to be really good. It's stuff that I like to do. It's a new recipe, and I wanted to make it while I still had the opportunity, while people are still up, because I know some people are the 3 hours ahead. Erlene's like 3 hours ahead, and I wanted to do it early enough that people will still be. I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. I was going to do this sooner, but by a little before 3 o'clock my time, my son called and says, "Mom, are you busy?" I says, "No." He says, "I need you to come to the rental. We need to go to Home Depot and get some things for the rental." And he wanted me to go with him. So I decided, well, it takes me about 15 minutes to get over there because the traffic was really bad because people were getting off of work. Wrong time to go. But we got everything done. I just got back a few minutes ago. Oh yeah. Well, he didn't call me until 3 o'clock. He's got a worker there working. One of the guys from church is helping him, and so, you know, he just happened to call me at that time, and I says, well, I'll get everything done before 5 o'clock before it gets dark. He says, I know, Mom. So, but I just dropped him back off at the rental, and he was continuing to work, and I came on home. So I thought, well, I might as well do these cookies. Well, when I get home, because it's not real late yet. It's only, let's see, what time is it here? It's only 20 minutes to 5, so it's pretty early here yet. So I wanted to do those. But, you know, I love making my own stuff. You know, you can make your own cookies. You can make pies, cakes, whatever you want to make, you can make yourself. And don't have to worry about what kind of ingredients are in there. Because you go and buy like Archway cookies or any other kind of cookies in the store. They are going to have umpteen hundreds of chemicals in them. And a lot of the chemicals, you don't even know what they are, how harmful they're going to be, which most generally they probably would be anyway. And I don't really like that idea. I want to be able to do something where I can do it myself and I know exactly what's in them. A lot of people, and most of the people I see at Walmart, they'll just pick something up and they'll throw it in their cart and they don't even look at the ingredients. Well, I religiously will pick something up that I want to buy, and I'll look at the ingredients. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Long time no see. And I will pick the package up box or whatever it might be, and I'll look at the ingredients on it. You know, 3 or 4 ingredients, that isn't so bad. But you get half a dozen, 10 more. You know, yes, you do. You save a lot. Oh, how did I make them? Well, I will give you the ingredients, and you'll have to watch the replay because they're in the oven right now. But I used a cup of natural peanut butter. I have the Skippy Natural, so that's what I put in there. And half a cup of maple syrup. I mixed that and the vanilla extract. Now, the vanilla I have is the non-alcoholic kind I got from Amazon. So that's what I used. You mix those 3 together. Then in another bowl, you have to mix your brown rice flour, which it took 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of brown rice flour, which I had already done yesterday. As you can see, I've got flour in here, this brown rice flour, and a 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt, and you kind of stir those 2 up together. And then I've tossed it in with the wet ingredients and stirred it around to what you saw. And hopefully they'll be really good. You know, they look good, and they're easy to make. I mean, it doesn't have that many ingredients at all. And I'm going to post this up on Facebook. Hi, Alexis. I got my cookies in the oven, but did you see that what I made this morning or this noon for lunch, Alexis? I posted it on your group on Facebook. Hi, well, thank you, Dolores, for the super hearts, and long time no see, Dolores. I haven't seen you in a while. Anyway, if those people that missed my lunch scope could go in there and watch that, I made oat and potato patties, and they were delicious. Yeah, well, you could call them potato cakes or whatever, but they were absolutely delicious. And I posted it on Facebook, and Alexis Can Do, she's on with Pampered Chef, and she has a group that I belong to. And what we do is the cookers, we go and post pictures of things that we've made and put the recipes down. So I go in her group, and I'll post the recipe down so other people can see it too. And I'll do the same thing with this cookie recipe. It was a simple recipe. Oh, you've been busy with your grandchildren? Oh, well, I don't blame you there, Dolores. You got to enjoy them while they're still little yet. You got to enjoy them, you know. And I enjoy doing this. Alexis, she comes in every morning real early my time, because I don't see her until I watch her replay, because she comes in at 6:15 her time, because she's in Georgia. And it's only 3:15 in the morning my time. She knows I'm not going to come in there. Although I did one morning. I had got up with my dog and couldn't sleep, so I was in Alexa's scope. Which I think it surprised her I was there. But anyway, normally I don't see her scopes, but I do watch the replays. She cooks a lot with Pampered Chef tools. And she gives you a lot of insight. So I'm on her group as well as Facebook, and I'll post this on YouTube as well, because I want people to know how I made these. And anybody that just came in, I'll give you the ingredients that I used. I used 1 cup of the natural peanut butter. Now I have the Skippy Creamy, the natural. I use that. Put that in a bowl with a half a cup of maple syrup and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I have the non-alcoholic extract, vanilla extract, so I use that. So you mix those, you stir those together. Then in a separate bowl, I put my rice flour, which this is the rice flour. That you call it for a quarter cup plus 2 tablespoons of brown rice flour, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt. So I stirred those two together. Then I took them and put it in the wet mixture, stirred it all together, put it on the cookie sheet, as you can see, and I got 12 cookies out of it. But it's simple enough to do. I'll post this up on Facebook. Those that follow me on Facebook will get it there, and hopefully I get it up on YouTube. Something happened to my other Periscope that I could not put it up on YouTube. It did not get on my camera roll for some reason. I had problems getting on in the first place, and I think that's what did it. It wouldn't initialize, and I couldn't get on, so I won't be able to put that one up there. But this is definitely going up there. But I do put them on Facebook, because I can always do that. Put them on Facebook, so they are there. So if anybody is following me on Facebook, you can get the recipe there, because and these are the chips that I used. I bought these through Amazon, the carob chips, the vegan carob chips, and they taste just like real chocolate, and they are delicious. I bought a bunch of those so I'd have them. So when I want to make these cookies, when I saw this recipe, I thought, well, I got to buy the carob chips for that, because I don't want to put regular chocolate in there, because this is better for you. Good morning, or good evening, Sandy. Welcome. Good morning. This is evening. Welcome. Long time no see. I have my cookies in the oven, but you'll have to watch the replay as how to make them. But there's only just a few ingredients involved, and it takes a natural peanut butter. I was going to buy Adams, but then I thought, no, I've got the Skippy Natural, and I'll just use that, because the Skippy Natural will work just as well. And then it took maple syrup as well, and brown rice flour. For those that didn't see my brown rice flour, here's my brown rice flour that I had done myself. I just had some rice I bought, and I just decided, well, make my own flour. And it's real simple. Since I have the Vitamix, I can make my own flour, and because it grinds it up just as fine as can be. And now I have a sifter. I can sift it and sift out all the chunks that don't get mixed in. And I love doing that. I see Darlene's on. Welcome, Darlene. Good to see you. And it's real simple to make your own flour. And you know something? It's cheaper, because you can buy a good-sized bag of rice for not much more than a couple bucks and make your own flour. And you can make quite a bit of flour just out of that one bag of rice. Because if you go to buy a bag of flour, it's gonna be expensive, you know. And once that flour is gone, you have it no more, you know. You just have to keep replenishing it. Although I did buy some all-purpose flour today when I went to Walmart. But other than that, I'm not going to buy flour anymore. I'm going to make my own. Oh, after kangaroo? Oh, my goodness, really? Oh, did you? Oh, good. Yeah, these will even be better, I think. These will be much better. Like I said, I ate two sandwiches from my burgers that I had for lunch, and they were good. Absolutely delicious. And I'm sticking with that recipe. I'm not going to make any different burgers, because No, well, I did Periscope it the other day after I made it. I made it in a Vitamix. I had already made it, and I showed it what it looked like after it was already made, and I posted it up on Facebook too. It's just simple. There's nothing to it. It's just grinding it up in the Vitamix, putting it in there. Hi, TL. Good to see you. Putting it in there and leaving it run for a few seconds. It becomes a real fine flour, which is, like I said, I suggest that if you want to save money, make your own flour. Don't buy it anymore, because no, maybe I should, huh? No, I'm not coming out with a cookbook, but maybe I should. I'm just kind of trying to check recipes out and trying to see what I like to do. You just take the rice, and I did a cup of rice. I put a cup in here in my Vitamix, and all you do is grind it on high speed for a few seconds until you see it become a fine flour, and then you just put it in a airtight container. And I found this airtight container in my cupboard, and I put it in there. I've used quite a bit of it already. I'll have to grind this some more again. But the rice is relatively cheap to buy, and you can make an awful lot of flour with that rice. And it does a very good job of getting it ground too. A very good job. And I'm so glad that I was able to learn how to make rice flour. You can make wheat flour, you can make oat flour, rice flour. You know, I'm not really sure if it does, Alexis, or not. It might. I suppose it probably does. Actually, in essence, I think it does, because I just put the oat flour in these cookies, or rice flour in these cookies, and it seemed like they're not as wet as they would be if you didn't use the rice flour. And I think it's about time for those to come out. So let me get my I think it would. It'll absorb moisture a lot better. Oh, you by grinding it down? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me check and see if these are getting close to being done here. Sorry, I'm disorganized. It takes a... Okay, here. I can look at this one. Nope, they're not quite done yet. They're crumbling, but they're not. I think I better leave them in there a little longer. Not quite done, because it was crumbling, so I better leave it in there. So, but anyway, I just put, and I thought they're of the brown rice. There's different kinds of rice, and I use I think the long grain brown rice. I didn't use any sugar at all. Didn't use any sugar. There's no sugar. I've just used maple syrup. That's basically what I used as a sweetener. Oh, I always make you think, oh my goodness. I just used maple syrup. I mixed it with the peanut butter and the vanilla extract. And I will show you the vanilla that I used. This is what I used. This is the non-alcoholic vanilla flavoring. I bought this off of Amazon. It is not cheap, however, but it is real good. This is what I used to... for the vanilla extract, because the vanilla extract you got in, it's got alcohol in it. Hi, good to see you. And I didn't know that until somebody brought that to my attention, that it's got alcohol in it. And I'm a tease, huh? You know, I never have. You know, I'm just learning new recipes all the time since I've had my Vitamix and since I've been on this plant-based diet. Oh, yeah, I know. You can make your own vanilla bean. Yeah, I've got the vanilla bean. I haven't figured out how to scrape the darn thing out of the inside of it yet either. You're going to have to do a scope on that, Alexis, to see how to get that darn bean out of the inside, because I haven't quite figured it out. I think they cut it in half or something. But, yeah, I do have the vanilla bean, which is quite expensive, too. But I did happen to see this on Amazon. I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and buy it, because it doesn't take very much, and it'll last a long time, because you use very, very little, and it's better for you. You go to unfortunately, I'm going to my son's for Thanksgiving, so he won't come here as I won't be home. I am. Yeah, I guess I am doing it on purpose. Yep. Yeah, I love teasing you, don't I? I really do. I really love. I'm going to move you on back a little bit. Oh. Okay. there's the cookies. I'm going to have to shut this off. There we go. Now I can hold this up. There's the cookies. Don't they look good? Look at that. Look how good. Don't they look good? And they're soft. They're soft cookies too. That's what makes it real nice. Real soft cookies. So I'm going to leave these on because you got to let them cool off a little bit. So we don't want to take them off yet, but they're real soft. Well, I can't very well ship them to you, so I'll have to just, you know. Oh, thank you so much. I enjoy doing this for everybody because we're all learning from each other. I mean, I learned from Stacy and Philip, and you guys are learning from me. And, oh, yes, they do, don't they? And they're easy to make. Very, very easy to make. I mean, I couldn't believe. I was trying to find a pumpkin cookie recipe, and I happened to see this, and I thought, well, this will be just as good as the pumpkin cookie recipe. Because there again, it takes spices I probably wouldn't eat. But, you know, because, hi, Gabe, good to see you. Look at my cookies I made. I made a vegan chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. You won't see the chocolate. They're in there, though. The chocolate chips are in there. But I used some carob chips is what I used. I used those, and I didn't buy the regular chocolate chips. But these are very good. The carob chips are as good as the regular chocolate chips. They taste really good. Oh, you like to make them one day? Well, I'm going to post this. If anybody's following me on Facebook, I'll post it up on Facebook. I'll post it on your group too, Alexis. I'll post it up there, and I'm going to post it up on YouTube. Hopefully, this will get on my camera roll. So, what's the recipe? Okay, all right. It's 1 cup of natural peanut butter. I have the Skippy Natural, the creamy one. Put that in a bowl, and then pour in half a cup of maple syrup, and then and let's see, where is it at? Oh, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Of course, this is what I use for the vanilla extract. You stir those together. And in a separate bowl, you put your brown rice flour, which it takes a quarter cup of that plus 2 tablespoons of brown rice flour, which those are just now coming in. I ground my own rice flour. There it is. And that with the sea salt. You take that and the sea salt and you stir those two together. And then I poured that over the wet mixture and stirred it in. And you see what I've got here. These are real good. I mean, look at them. Look how nice they look. Don't they look nice? Let me put one up there and let you see it. Doesn't that look nice? Look. Oops, there. Doesn't that look nice? They look so good. Where did I get the carob chips? I happened to buy them off of Amazon. That's where I bought them because I didn't have any, and I needed carob chips. Walmart doesn't carry them. Maybe they will someday, but they don't carry them, so I had to buy them off of Amazon. I figured that, and I've got a Prime membership at Amazon, so I figured I might as well buy them there because you're welcome. And I think this is a pound bag. I also ordered the carob powder, but it's not coming until Thursday, so I have to wait on that. But I got this today, so I'm glad of that. Yeah, don't they look good, though? And they're simple to make. Very, very simple to make. Oh, yeah, eat them while they're hot. Yeah. Oh, good, good, good. Well, I hope you'll make these cookies, too. You might even like these a little bit better, and you'll make these. And you'll like these just as well as you like those. You might even like these better, you know. I think they look absolutely scrumptious. So, yeah, you're right. It sure is, you know. And like I said, the carob chips are sweet enough, you know. And with the maple syrup in there, that gives it enough sweet flavor. You don't need any more sugar or anything in there, and they're very, very good. And in fact, there's one that's starting to crumble. I might as well just eat. Wow, like the flavor. Oh, you love my, yeah. Well, this is the first time I made cookies. Well, second time actually. But I'm gonna try to find more desserts. Get close to Thanksgiving, I'll probably find a lot more. Okay, yeah, because I showed you exactly how to make them, how I made them. I gave the ingredients and everything, and you'll have to watch it. But I'm going to post it up on Facebook, and I'm also going to post it up on YouTube, because people that follow me on Facebook like to see my recipes. Like I said, I'm in a group where Alexis Can Do from Pampered Chef has a Facebook page, and I go on her page because we're all cooks on that page. So I go in there and I post my recipes up there so people there can start making this stuff too. And it's a lot of fun to do that. I enjoy sharing my recipes with other people. You know, we all learn from each other. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. And here's my cookies. If you can see them, these are my cookies that just come out fresh out of the oven. Don't they look good? And they taste good. I've already tasted a little bit off the corner of one of them. I got supposed to get 15 cookies, but I got 12, and I figured that's plenty for me. Oh, cool. Wonderful. Thank you. You know, 12 cookies for me, that's plenty. You know, I don't have to be a pig and eat so many anyway, you know. Now, no, I haven't, but people keep saying maybe I should. Yeah, I was going to. I'm going to try something with pumpkin. That's what I was thinking of doing, Alexis, and then I happened to see these. I do want to do something with pumpkin because I know there's probably, this will be pumpkin month because people will be making pumpkin pies for Thanksgiving and things like that, you know, and I've got some recipes that, things that I've made that I want to take to my daughter-in-law's for Thanksgiving and, take my vegan butter and, oh, you would buy it? Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I never thought about that, but that does make sense, Oh, start saving them? Okay, I have been deleting, but while their pictures are up on Facebook, I delete them off my camera roll, but they're still up on Facebook. I don't delete them off of there, so I can grab them off of there if I need to. I can grab them right off of there, because you go right on Facebook and save anything that's there. So that's how I can do that, because it gives my phone will just get filled up too much with too many pictures, and then I'll run out of room. So that's why I do that. But as long as they're up on Facebook and they don't get deleted, which I don't delete my page or anything, they'll be there, and I can go back and oh, I'm hiding them. Oh, here they are. Well, I haven't eaten any. I just eaten off the corner of one of them, so I haven't eaten them, so they're still all there yet. So I'm being a big tease, aren't I? That's me. I'm a tease for sure, But I know you all love me, and I love you too. And I appreciate you coming in here and sharing with me, because this is how we all learn. We learn from each other. We share with each other our knowledge of our cooking skills. And I'm not the greatest cook in the world, but you know something? I'm enjoying learning. No, I didn't get a haircut. It does need. Thank you for saying it looks nice. It does need to get cut. I need to get it cut. I probably do that this week. I need to go there and get it cut, but I'm always busy doing something. I think I'd rather cook than get my hair cut, want to know the truth about it, because cooking's not going to cost me much. For haircut's going to cost me about $13.50, so I'd rather cook, but I'll be trying to find some other recipes maybe to do for tomorrow. So I'm glad that I could come in here like this. So I was anxious to get this done earlier, and I was getting ready to come on. Then when my son called, he dashed those hopes real quick, but when your son calls and asks you to help him do something, you better go. So I figured I better do what he asked me to do, because he wanted me to go with Home Depot with him to get stuff that I needed for my rental, so I could get the thing rented. So, because I have to pay for the stuff. So then I just dropped him back off, and then I came home. So, well, oh my goodness, what if I dyed my... Well, I would look kind of odd, wouldn't I, dyeing my hair green? I don't know if I would. Hi, good to see you. I don't know if I'd dye my hair green. I don't think that would look too good. Well, he's the only son I have, so, and I love him to pieces, and he's a very hard worker. He's a painter. He owns his own painting company. He's donating his time to paint my rental. He's not charging me anything for it, because I'm paying enough to get it fixed up. So he's donating all his time to fix it up, and I appreciate that, because I couldn't afford to pay it all out, So, but anyway, I'm about ready to take a little breather here. But I thank you all for coming in and being here for me and watching me make these cookies. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. And like I said, I will post it up on YouTube, provided it's on my camera roll, and provided it'll be there. And I'll post it up on Facebook so that you'll have the recipe there too. Yeah, well, I will eat them after I get off this Periscope. I'm not going to eat them in front of you. I'll eat them after I get off this Periscope, because I don't want to... Oh, you're so welcome, Alexis. And thank you for coming in. I don't want to eat them in front of you. That's kind of rude. So I'll... Yeah, that's right. That's true. That's true. But, oh, Kara, you just came in. I was getting ready to leave, but I will show you my cookies I just made. My vegan chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. I made them with natural peanut butter, and I made them with carob chips. And So, yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, oh, yeah, yeah, I will, Gabe. So, oh, yeah, I know you're going to miss me. I'm going to try to come in here as much as I can. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm going to try to come. I'm going to try. Oh, I think it's one I got blocked. He's probably. Well, I didn't catch him. We'll have to get him after I watch the replay because that's one of those bots. When they say regard and all this and that, that's what they were bot. But I'm going to go. I think so I can get my dogs ready for bed pretty soon because it's getting dark here and they want to go to bed, so I get them ready and stuff. But yes, you may. You sure may. There you go. What do you think? I got 12 cookies. It's supposed to be 15, but I got 12 out of them, and I think that's absolutely phenomenal. And they're so good and easy to make, and they're soft. Soft cookies, and I love that, too. I love that about them, that they're soft. But I think I'm going to go for now because I some things I want to do before. Oh, well, God, vegan food. Well, this is almost like a Gabe because I'm using plant-based stuff. So, but you'll have to watch my previous scope, my lunch scope, when I made those burgers, Gabe, because I made some potato oat burgers, and they were very, very good. So you'll have to watch those. But vegan food, yeah. Put in the middle of the screen. Okay, I'll move it back. I'll move it back just a little. There you go. I wanted to set it on the stove to get it cool. There, can you see him better now? There you go. That's okay. He knows you meant well. There you go. I thought I'd move them so that you can see them, but I want to get this thing cooled up, but I'll hold it up. Aren't those good? Look at that. And they came out nice. I got 12 cookies out of it, and that's just plenty for me. Okay, good. But like I said, this recipe is real easy to make, and you're all going to have to make it and let me know how they came out. I know Erlene showed me hers already. She sent them to me through Facebook Messenger. Oh, you got to try it. And she said they come out real good. So, yeah, I believe so. See? Yep. There they are. So they're real good. What's my Facebook name? Karen Watterson. That's my name on YouTube too. Is Karen Watterson. And I do a lot of posting on Facebook now that I make this stuff. But I'll put the recipe up on Facebook as well as the picture of the cookies, and I'll also, do it on YouTube as well. So, oh yeah, and I'm planning to do that. I'm going to set these on in fact, I'll probably just take them right from the cookie sheet. Yeah, you go back and watch the replay, and it shows you how I made them. But I think I'm going to go for now so I can get these cookies and everything put away because I might have a few dishes to do again, as usual. But I thank you all for coming in and sharing and being here for me. And because I enjoy it as much as you do. And it's because of you that I'm here and I can share this with you and share it with everybody else. Hi, Tori. I'm getting ready to leave, but you can see my cookies that just came out of the oven. And they look really good. And they taste good, too. So I think I'm going to go now. And I thank you all for sharing. And you have a wonderful night or day wherever you might be. Take care. God bless and bye-bye.